On Best Country 106 this morning. Jay and Laney J are equal opportunity.
TGIF.
Hoorah!
Thank God it's Friday. Your announcer. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it. How do you feel? Hey! Thank God it's Friday.
And here come the freestyle. Messages. All of which are long descriptions. I can't take it anymore.
Don't just like cold stone.
Gotta wake up, get up. Darling, get a move on. Get up, what's taking so long? Get a move on.
Good morning, Jen. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. It is Friday. Woohoo! 15 minutes to 7 o'clock here. Good morning, everyone. On all of the chats. Hope everyone is doing well. Good morning, Robert. Good morning. It is a Friday, you guys. That's right. It's 86th day of 2026. There are 279 days left in the year. Spring weather continues here in Southeast Oklahoma. What's it like for you guys where you're at? Good morning, everyone. Oh, lovely people joining us in the chat. My day is great. Thank you so much. It's been a little weird without Jay here. Some things have went awry, but and that's the most important thing. We've got Friday. Jay will be back on Monday. Does anybody know where Jay is at? Anybody know where Jay's at today? Let's see if you know. Anyway, you guys, first off, first rattle out of the box this morning. It is Friday. I wanted to tell you guys that we have Chris White who's coming here on Monday. And if there is a question that you would like for us to ask him, I want you guys to email that to us. Email KBI1061fm at gmail.com. If you have questions for Chris White, you guys, please continue to email those to us. We will be interviewing him at 7. Or is it Tuesday? Oh, it's Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday morning. So if you guys got a question for him, let me know. We got something else that's very important coming up on Tuesday as well. But before that, I'll tell you about that later. I'm not going to announce that without Jay here, but just know there's something super cool coming up for Tuesday. Also, there is the Texas Rangers are at Global Life Field. That's their field. And they're hosting the American Rodeo Championship weekend, May 22nd and 23rd. On the 22nd, that Friday night, the musical headliner is Midland. And on Saturday, it's Chris Young. So you get the rodeo and some great performers. We'll be giving away tickets closer to the date, but you can get your tickets now at globelifefield.com/American if you are interested in those. I'm telling you, it seems like having a great time. I think I'm going to go, but not myself. So, what's everybody doing for the weekend? What does everybody have going for the weekend? I'm telling you, I want to know. It's supposed to be a nice weekend here. Let me see. I might be fine. We do have a 30% chance of showers today, mainly this afternoon. Now it's going to be a little windy, 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusts as high as 30 miles per hour. Same thing for tonight. So it could be a little windy, but the temperature will be around 45. For your Saturday, cloudy in the morning, then becoming sunny. Sunday, sunshine as well. Um, so it's going to be a great weekend here. Good morning, Steve. I'd like to know what you guys are doing this weekend. Is anybody doing any spring cleaning? There are lots of things that happen in the spring. There's a lot of 5Ks that are happening. Different types of fundraisers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe 5 fundraisers in the county tomorrow for our local residents, for local people that friends and family or like the Masonic Lodge is putting on these benefits. So if you guys are interested in one of those, there might be 6. I think there's 6. Those aren't listed on our website, seokradio.com. So just know that. Thank you, Courtney and Lisa. Y'all controlling that over there, making sure everybody. So anyway, it's Friday. We're celebrating. It's the day before the weekend, and I think that's what one of our songs says there. It is the day before the weekend. Hopefully, you guys are doing something fun. If you work all week, I know some of you may be off this week. You work on the weekend. I get it, and I understand that I'll be working all weekend, but it doesn't mean it won't be like the regular, 7 to 5, that regular long hours. Just be a little bit here, a little bit there, but not anything big. Still have plenty of time to do something fun. So I hope that you guys are going to get out and do this fun. So better. All right, let's see. Whitney, are you here? Whitney Atkins. Are you in the chat yet? Okay, so let's see. What else is happening? Oh, more Americans are planning weekend road trips and quick getaways. They take advantage of the nicer weather without long vacations, which is a great idea. I know for us, here where we're at, it's about 3.5 hours to Little Rock, 3 hours to Dallas, 3 to Tulsa, 3.5 to Oklahoma City. We're about 3 hours from a big town, but we've got Texarkana, which is a little over an hour, and then Paris as well. And we can always do quick getaways there if that's something you want to do. So good morning, Gary Busey. So it's always cool. Today's National Spanish Paella Day. What is that? Fam, are you here? Vanessa? Where's Valerie? Are you Fam or Valerie today? What is Spanish Paella? National Joe Day. Even though it's Joe, I'm still going to take it because I'm JoJo. Yeah, it says it's Spanish Paella Day. I was just wondering what that is. Good morning, Miss everyone. And it's National Scribble Day. It's World Theater Day. Maybe I think it would be great. All right, so what are y'all doing? You're not giving me the answer. But it is Friday. It is a good day. I don't know what's happening in the world. I wasn't really looking too much at the news today. I'll tell you that. Because the news sometimes just makes me sad. It just makes me sad. Good morning, Gemma, Doug, Philip. Philip, what do you mean you're on your way? Were you supposed to be here today? Or are you just swinging by? I think you're swinging by to pick something up. All right, it is 7:30. All right, you guys. We're going to take the short break, listen to this music. No, maybe not. I don't know. Okay, swing by. All right. I'll be ready for you. Not to give you a minute to unlock the door, but I'll be ready. All right. Do we see culinary celebration dedicated to Spain's most famous rice dish? Okay, Spanish Paella Day is a celebration of Spanish rice or Spain's rice. I like that. That's cool. What do we celebrate over here? What we got? Oh, we do have chicken fried steak day. So yeah, we do got that. So we do that too. We celebrate certain foods the whole day. I get it. Hmm. It's 22 minutes after 7 o'clock. It is a really nice morning out there. I'll tell you what. That's what it says. It says I don't know how to say it. Y'all know I pronounce stuff wrong all the time. Paella. Is that Paella? Paella? I know it's a lot like payola. That's what it says. Paella. All right. Now I'm gonna Paella. It don't even have an L in the front. That don't make sense. See, y'all are with me here, right? Paella. 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 I see. Paella. It's Spanish Paella Day. I don't even know. You know what? I don't even care. Spanish Rice Day. How about that? Paella. Paella. Don't none of us say it right. Apparently, man, I wish Jay was here. Paella. Paella. Good day over there in Australia, Adrian. Good morning to you. Paella. Paella. Good morning, Tiffany. I hope you're feeling better there. Paella. I don't like it. I like my version better. Doesn't I don't pronounce stuff the way I'm supposed to. Sometimes I do it just to get on Jay's nerves. Speaking of Jay, does anybody know where Jay's at? Paella. 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 Good morning. Oh, good. I'm glad you're feeling better. There's been a lot of sickness going around. It's like a virus going around. The flu is going around a little bit. We've had it at my house. My daughter had like type B. It was not fun. She was just miserable. Thank you, Courtney. She was miserable. So and we've had a few of our listeners have been sick too. So I hope everybody's getting better. And I do know with all the pollen and everything blowing around in the air, that can really make us miserable. But I've told you guys how you can, help some of that. So you got to kind of stay inside on hot pollen days, and don't be mowing the yard and stuff like that. Those things get the pollen around, and we're allergic to them, and it's not fun. I didn't think I was going to be bothered either. I was. You guys, let me tell you something. I've been telling you guys about. I've been telling you guys about Blanc's odds and ends. We talk about it on Swap Shop a couple times a week. Anyway, this right here, Bobby brought to me the other day. JC's Creations there as well. It's just another service that they're offering there. And he brought me this canvas of Jay and Laney J Live, and I absolutely love it. Jay does too. We think that it's great. So this is something that you could get down there at Blanc's Odds and Ends. Now they're opening up on Wednesday, April 1st. So that's not a joke, but that's when they're opening. And they have different types of services in there. This is one of them. They've also got moving services, move the contents of your home. And then you can buy, sell, and trade new and used furniture, home decor, things like that. It's going to kind of be like an odds and it's called Blanc's Odds and Ends, where you can shop for stuff. So, and so that's going to be one you. I love it too. I think it's great. And Bobby helped with this. He did a great job on it. But that's just one of the services that they're going to be offering there. I'm super excited about it. Yes, it's very cute. Not just canvas, but I think like maybe T-shirts and other stuff that's JC's Creations, and then they'll have uh, Savage Cleaning, Savage Drain Cleaning. That's a very great, good. That's a very good service to have up there. So anyway, I just wanted you guys to see that. If you didn't see it, if you come on the chat on Facebook or TikTok, you can see it there in the background. It's gorgeous. It's just a canvas of Jay and Laney J Live, and we love it. He asked, we were talking about pictures of Jay and I, and that's really the only decent one we have. We do not have any good pictures. I told him before Corey Lab's like, we got to take a picture because someone was asking for one and we don't have one. I mean, we have the one of us on the street, but it's not like a regular picture. I don't know. I mean, it's just, and that's the one, Taylor Swift is in that picture with us. So, anyway, but I like that one. I know we look a little different, but whatever. Whatever. I still like it. So I thought it was cool. Putting on their blocked odds and ends, opening up next week on Wednesday. They'll hook you guys up. Tell them you heard about it on Jay and Laney J Live. All right. So up next, after this song, we've got Laney J's Lowdown. I'll tell you about a new weight loss study and how new dads are dealing with being a dad during the first year. We'll be back on Jay and Laney J Live. All right, you guys. I'm glad you're all here. They probably won't have an online store, but you know what? I'll ask Bobby about that because that may be something that he might want to get into. Bobby's kind of old school. Who deals by avoiding responsibility? No, you ain't talking about me. Anyway, I could talk to Bobby about that. Maybe they could put something on Facebook. A lot of our businesses around here they have stuff on. Oh yeah, you're right, Courtney. They have stuff on their Facebook page, but they'll ship it to you. Don't forget to flip. Okay, so I need to flip the camera. I have a flash build. I have a flash build. What am I supposed to? What am I doing? So I need to flip the camera. Okay, y'all say yes. Okay, is that right? Jay is out of town. You guys are supposed to be telling me where he's at. The second mouse gets the cheese. That's right. There is a No Kings protest in Idabel tomorrow. I've heard about that. I don't really understand that because, I don't look at Trump as a king or anyone else over here in any political position. I don't think that they think they're kings either. So I I don't know enough about it to talk about it. I guess that's what I should say, right? You guys, oh, I think I just messed that up. Did I mess that up? It's like, where's Waldo? It is kind of like that. It is like that. Yeah, Jay's in Tennessee. He's out there in Nashville trying to make it big. Car Freeman, you're a longtime watcher and a rising star. What's up? Gualabus. Y'all got that. Yeah, it's always weird without Jay here. I did get some prep done this morning, but I'll tell you what, I had to visit the transmitter yesterday again and this morning. So y'all pray that everything is okay with that. All right. Charlotte, are you here? Courtney, you didn't tell everybody I was lying. Do I look like a dispatcher? I probably do, don't I? Charlotte, I need you and Wendy to be listening. A couple of my favorite locals need to hear some good music. The vacation you imagine? Go beyond the ordinary. Charlotte, that man said I look like a dispatcher. I do look like a dispatcher. But we are not a radio station, dumb.
Visit Hamptons.com and start planning your unforgettable escape today.
What do you mean that aren't Kool-Aid drinkers? I mean, is that like an insult to me? I'm telling you, I just don't know enough about all that. I'm not a Democrat or a Republican. I'm kind of in the middle, and I don't talk politics either. But I'm just kind of in the middle of the road. I'm not, woo, Trump. That's not me either. And I was not, woo, what? No.
We got this okay?
Is that? Y'all.
Oklahoma.
Happy Friday, Miss Levi. Kool-Aid is good. MAGA are Kool-Aid drinkers. Oh. No. I ain't a Kool-Aid drinker. I'm not on either side. So.
The Stampede.
I don't know when he's coming. All right, you guys, it's time for Laney J's Lowdown. Some Swedish researchers tracked over 1 million fathers and discovered their depression and stress disorder risk jumped more than 30% toward the end of their child's first year. The study analyzed fathers whose children were born between 2003 and 21. Depression risk actually decreased during pregnancy and early months after birth, but increased unexpectedly around the 1 year mark. Screening for mental health concerns in fathers is important and something that really isn't done very much. So, what that says is that, dads get sad and depressed too. I think dads don't display it. Harder for us women to keep it in, but I think dads can keep it in because they're just, they're supposed to be the protectors, so they try to be strong. But you're still strong if you admit you're depressed, dad. If there's a dad that's feeling like that, it's okay. There's plenty of help out there for you, and there's nothing wrong with it. If you're having some issues and you're a dad, you don't have to struggle alone. There is a core dad program over there in Ottawa, and it's not like counseling or anything like that. You just get together with other dads, and you can talk amongst yourselves, but you do stuff for the community, and you get together with other dads, and that just makes a difference because y'all know us women always be getting together. You're not invited, dudes, so dudes got to find their own groups, right? Drexel University researchers discovered that eating identical meals daily can enhance your weight loss outcome. The study tracked 112 overweight adults in structured weight loss program for 12 weeks, analyzing their food logs and calorie consistency. They say those who maintained routine diets lost 6% more body weight than the 4% that those that had varied meal choices. So there you go. Eating the same meal every day can help you with your weight loss goals. I mean, who knows? That was one study. So, several studies get done. So, you never know. I just thought I'd give you that little tidbit there. It is 25 minutes until 8 o'clock. You guys know coming up here in about 10 minutes, we're going to have your question. Right now, I'm going to tell you about Dogwood Days over in Idaho. That is not this weekend. It is next weekend, and it starts on Friday night with the Miss Dogwood Days pageant. It's $60 to enter. You must have everything turned in by April the 1st. That is your deadline to get signed up for the pageant. There's all different age groups. The pageant will be on Friday night. Yes, 3 mac and cheeses a day. You can lose weight if you eat the same 3 every day. Well, you know what I mean. 3 of those every day. Anyway, Idabel Dogwood Days, it'll start with the pageant on Friday night, and then on early Saturday morning, you'll have registration for the 5K starts at 7. The 5K itself will start at 7:30, and that'll be over behind Sarah Hensley and Co. Oh my goodness, I completely lost it there. I wanted to call it the name that it used to be. Anyway, that'll be over behind there, and then they'll have the pancake breakfast. Jesus Coffee and a car show. They'll have different things going on, sidewalk sales, businesses will be out. There'll be a ton of business out there, food and crafts. So good stuff will be going on all day long. They always have a really good time with that. The Walk a Mile in Her Shoes will be happening. And like I said, the car show will be there at the Baptist Church. So lots of stuff will be going on there in downtown Idabel. It is the last Dogwood Days. It's always fun. They've been doing it for many, many years. Those people work hard with that festival for you guys, and it's awesome. And then that night, Browning Snyder will be taking the stage, and he will have our own local Samuel Fields. Samuel is a guitar player for Tracy Lawrence. He's an excellent stand-up guy over for Valiant. He's going to be there as well at Dogwood Days, performing with Browning Snyder. So it's going to be a great night, great festival. If you guys wanted to sign up for any of that that's happening, we do have information on our website, but you can stop by the Idabel Chamber, see Jackie and her team there, and they can get you signed up for that. So that is Dogwood Days in downtown Idabel. All right, you guys, we got to get out of here. Not really. We'll be back with your impossible question up next. Who don't like this song? I don't know anybody who doesn't like this song. You know what I mean? Love this song. You'll often find Stephen Carter dancing to this song at the saloon on Friday nights. That's where he likes to do. Sticking in your face, baby, like somebody. Where's it? Charlotte, where we? Lisa at the front door, screaming, "Living." Oh no! I have to hear this. Sticking in your face. You know, I can't stand those little hourglasses on my Snapchat. I can't stand them. That is too funny. I thought maybe it was like something. I thought maybe you got her. Renee, yes, you do. How do I give it to you? Oh wait, hang on. Gotta stack to the ceiling, gotta stick it in your face. Baby, like a rock, like a book, should train. Oh, y'all, my cousin's birthday's tomorrow. It better not be a me, I swear it better not be a me. Are you serious, Courtney? She is so pretty. She don't have a name. My dog's name is Artemisi. I mean, obviously I'm no good. Okay. All right, everybody. That's right, Stephen Carter. Okay, can y'all see that? Can y'all see pretty baby there? me know y'all can see her. Y'all see her? What should her name be? Floyd, you be good at this. What should we name her? Oh. What should Courtney name her? Facebook? What should we name her? I'm having trouble focusing there. She is beautiful. Ella. You can stand under my dog, Ella. Ella. Foxy. Ella. Foxy. Sky. I like Sky. Caramel. Sassy. I like Sassy. She do look like a Sassy too. But Kara for short. Lady. Courtney, you got all kinds of names on there now. I love her. She is beautiful. Is she just a mixed breed or what? She beautiful. Good morning, Warrior for Life. Please get here. She's a Carolina dog. Warrior for Life. We're looking to name this baby right here, Warrior for Life. That's what everybody's giving their names on. You see her now? Charlotte. Charlotte is a spotter's name. Yeah, she's a cutie. Brecken, Yoshi, Arizona, Phoenix. Well, y'all know my dog's name is Artemisi. Good morning, it's Stigler. We call her Artie for short, but I be calling her Artichoke. Artie Belt Federation after Marty. She answers to that now. But Charlotte, because she's a Carolina dog. Okay, I get it now. See her on Facebook, Bella. I hate that they were going to put her down. She saved her from being euthanized, guys. That's awesome, Courtney. Elsa. Mitch says Elsa. Go around the world in a pickup truck. Oh, crap. Yeah, absolutely. Jail man did something wrong.
Uh-oh.
My kids here, we messed up. Oops. Impossible question. You guys, Philip Chief Birchfield from Rattan is joining us. So everybody got to behave.
Try to be a lifeline.
That's right. Philip's going to be more. I think it's easy. I do. I think it's easy.
Okay.
If you're cold one,
Hey, have you ever got the peanut butter one?
What brand is it?
At court?
They have a peanut butter one? Where did you find it?
Well, usually it's like right next to the you have the white one or the lowest one, vanilla. Then there's chocolate. Then there's the one with 42 grams of protein.
Yeah.
Peanut butter.
Connect us to our communities and the rest.
You don't know that?
Really?
Oh, I would try that.
I love peanut butter shakes.
I like the. I don't necessarily care because I drank it one time here. Um, but it was chocolate. So good. So I was like, oh, you just ruined it for me. So, but now peanut butter, Jay would like that too.
Well, one time my wife went and got me a chocolate milk. We was on the road trip with our youth. When did I got nuts? Another swing like a dummy. What is wrong with this? 1,000 days. I was like, my wife was ridiculous.
See, y'all be thinking I'm crazy. Y'all be thinking that I'm crazy about stuff being out of date. I won't do it. My dad will say, "Oh, it says Best Buy." No, you better get out of here, Dad. We ain't doing it. He does that to me all the time. It says Best Buy. No, it's expired. Quite funny. All right, you guys, are y'all ready for the impossible question? Chief Birchfield's going to help you guys out today. So maybe y'all can win. You want to play the spin the wheel? Oh, that wheel. All right, you ready? This headphones are right there. You should be able to hear. Okay. All right. All right, y'all. It is time for the impossible question, and Philip is going to help you guys win this morning. I bet you. If you don't get it, Chief Birchfield's going to get it for you. All right. Can you hear? Can you hear good?
Yes, I
Okay.
agree.
All right. Just want to be sure. All right. You guys, it's Friday, so you know you are going to call 584-3388. You can't possibly have the answer already. Phone's already ringing. That's right. There you go. Anyway, you guys know the number to call. You're going to win trucking good barbecue today. That's right. Some good lunch or dinner. Oh, somebody said, remind me to break the law when I come to town. That is hilarious. Tell your wife I'm going to post a picture on Facebook. You know how people, women just blow my mind because they'll post an officer and they'll start making all those comments like that. It is too funny. It's too funny that people do that.
I don't get that. So
It's oh well. You did this morning. So all right. Here is your question. Call in if you think you know the answer. What's one thing that people say they pretend to understand in a conversation, but they actually don't? What's one thing that people can pretend to understand in a conversation, but they actually don't? Now they're asking if you have a TikTok. I think he's embarrassed. We're gonna be in. Well, we're gonna be in trouble.
I don't have anything.
And so you don't really do social media,
No,
right?
I
The
don't.
department.
Yeah, I do for the department.
I don't blame you. Okay, what's the one thing that people say that they pretend to understand in a conversation, but they actually don't understand it? So what is it? What is it? People start telling you something. They're telling you something. You don't really understand it, but you don't want to say anything.
You agree.
Yeah, you just agree.
You're like, yeah.
Not me. I ask questions.
This question.
I ask questions.
I might be that one that'd be like, oh yeah.
I mean, I guess if it was. Good morning. What's your answer? Sign language. Okay, that's a good answer. That's not it. You got an answer?
Talking about business.
Okay, no, that is a great answer, though. That's not it. Try again. All right. You said sign language. That was not it. Or talking about business. So, what's one thing that people say they pretend to understand in a conversation, but they actually don't? You think so?
No.
I mean, if I did, I would ask, So if you don't understand this, it might not be good for you. That's why I don't understand why people would just be like, oh, yeah, good for you. All right, so you guys, what is it? That's not it either. Good morning. What's your answer?
Direction.
It is directions. Was that your answer too?
Yeah.
When someone is giving you directions, who do we have on the phone? All right, Candace, you can pick up your winnings for your turkey and barbecue. Great job, Candace. Thank you. Have a great day. That was Chief's answer too. So we would have had it there.
Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, somebody would say, hey, you know where that red barn is?
Yeah.
You know, you just go left and the three roads down, turn right, and then there's this White House. You remember the long drive? You're like, yeah. Sure.
That's right. And you don't understand it. And so then you're lost. That's why I said I have to ask questions. Because there's been times, my dad is, we have GPS, but my dad is real good about, well, when you get there, you'll see this, that, this is where you turn. He's real good about telling me that.
Yeah.
And, I listen. And there's been times where I'll be like, well, hold on, wait. It's like, oh. And then he tells me again, but I don't want to be lost.
Yeah.
And I like knowing what landmarks are there so I can, not be lost.
It aggravates me about GPS.
What's that?
It's like when you're coming up and you got 4 lanes that you're fixing to turn into.
Yeah.
And it's like, stay in the right lane. So you get in the right lane, then you go to, it takes a minute to tell you which lane to get into. You're in the right one. It says, okay, your next turn's left in 1,500 feet. You're like, what?
Yeah, have no time to move.
If you're in Oklahoma City or Dallas, you're not trying to cut people off trying to get there.
I do that too. Sometimes I think I'm just going to have to keep going.
Yeah,
I can't get over in this
I just let her keep rerouting until we find the exit.
Rerouting. I'm with you. That's right. That's another thing too. You'll be on the highway and they tell you to make a U-turn. Where? Am I going to cut across the 812 lane?
The bad thing is that if you're down in our part and you put in the address, good luck.
Yeah, you may not find it.
Because my address at my house is also a business address in another on the same highway in the county.
Really?
It's weird because if you put it in, it takes you to them, my address. So FedEx won't accept my address. I put it to try to, get my stuff delivered. I put it in at my office.
That sounds about right. Do you ever get that business get your packages sometimes?
I just made sure because when you put it in, it won't.
It just doesn't let
with
you.
My city and that it won't.
That's crazy. And you think they would fix that too? You know how it is. It amazes me sometimes too how they just get regular addresses wrong.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, there was I was in a cabin over the weekend, and the address it come up in the state, and I was like, okay, no, this is not what I wanted. So, what do I do? And then I tried it again, same thing, and then I tried court and road, all these different ones, and it didn't work. And so I was like, okay, she told me to drive up the highway and it was here on the right side. And I went up the highway and I found the road it was on. Yeah. But the GPS just wouldn't pull it up right here in the county. And I just thought that was odd because most of them now they do. Yeah. But yeah, it was crazy. But I made it. Joby Adams on the birthday list. Yes, we can put Joby Adams on the birthday list. I wish you had time. Today is my cousin's birthday. I would totally lie and said she broke the law. I'm telling you, happy birthday, Sammy. Samantha Bunn, happy birthday. Her birthday's not today. Her birthday's tomorrow. So she's probably not expecting me to say anything bad about her. But I'll tell you what, if I could get in there, I would say, get her in here. Say, so, good morning, Girl Jay and Chief Birchfield Live. What's up? What's your dad's name? John Cook. All right, I've got him on the birthday list. Thank you. All right. Happy birthday to Cook as well.
There's a lot of
Yeah. Yes, it's April. April's coming up. It's,
my daughter. She's
when's her birthday?
April the
What's her name?
Macy.
I have to put her on the list.
Macy Birchfield.
How do you spell it?
Yep, Macy.
Okay. I like
Her
that.
initials are MLB.
Oh, I love that. Did you do that on purpose?
Actually, no, her mom did.
Her mom did that on
Yeah,
purpose?
because before she was born, when she was pregnant with her, I named her. I wanted her to be named Jordan. I love Michael Jordan. Jordan. Give me a girl's name. Jordan Lee. Yeah. And then she was like, well, Mason Lee. And I was like, MLB?
Oh, yeah, I think that is cool. I like it. My great niece, her name is Isla Jordan. Middle name Jordan. Yeah, yeah. So I mean, it's for a few reasons. Um, I'm very, very dear friend with the family. His son passed away in a car accident. His name was Jordan. That's our family. But the young ones, the parents of these kids were all, around his age, so they were all very close. But I love the name Jordan. I think it's great, and I like it for a girl. I think it's cute.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah. So it's Macy Lee.
Lee.
Lee. I love the Lee.
L-E-A.
I love that is a special name for us. Noah's middle name is Samara Lee.
Now my youngest boy, he has a long name. His name's Luke Austin Lee and Birch.
Luke?
Bless his heart.
Luke Austin Lee.
In Birchfield.
Okay, just go ahead and.
He is Native American.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's what he goes by at school and everything. Bohannon.
That's cool.
Well, there's not that many Bohannons left.
Yeah.
And that's the right thing to do. And I have an older son, Billy Birchfield. He's a go-be officer.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that. That's cool.
He wanted to follow in my footsteps.
So, no, I think that's great. That's
Yeah,
good.
he's an awesome officer.
Yeah, does he like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good.
Go out there and make. You gotta want to help people. You gotta be willing to see the bad stuff in the world.
You got to be understanding too, because people do dumb stuff. I've been in an emotional state before speeding, or whatever.
Yeah.
And, people do crazy stuff, and sometimes we do not mean to do it in that moment. We do, but I know I've met plenty of officers who can tell that they love their job.
But like I first got there in about 5 years. Maybe 4 years.
Really?
Yeah.
How did that get so low?
People, I pay attention to the country. And that's good for us.
Yeah, it is absolutely.
We've had some crosswalk about 3 years ago in front of the school. She was just trying to cross the street and got hit. And the semi hit a guy in the post office. And he was lucky. It's the bad news. It's at the school right there next to the state highway. And that's been my really key is our children. We just put up in the news trying to we even flash our lights at night while people park across the street. We're trying to prevent the measures, but some people are kind of get aggravated about it.
And that school zone goes for a little while past the school.
Well, it's pretty much past both the. So the school has an entrance on the west end, and the east end is it's parking. The west end is the school bus.
Yeah.
So that's why it's kind of long because you have to do
It's all right though. It's all right.
It takes 4 seconds to get there at 25 miles per hour. Less than that.
Yeah. I learned that. I'm not gonna lie. I got a ticket there one time.
Yeah.
It was years ago. I was like, dang, this is school zone. And I wasn't going that fast. The officer that stopped me though, he was an older gentleman. He was super nice. He told me, "Are you speeding?" I was like, sure was. I think I was going like 33.
Yeah.
in the 25. So it wasn't 10 over, but almost. I mean, I was right there.
The record I got, Gunns was 67 in the 25 schools on.
Oh my goodness. Did he go to drill?
He didn't have a good day.
Okay, good. Good. He shouldn't have a good day. I agree. But we shouldn't be doing it. We need to be
Pay attention.
That's right.
You know, I tell people all the time, your GPS on your phone is just as good as your internet. So if you're on the highway going and the speed limit changes,
It does tell you.
It doesn't say that in your book if you take your test in the state of Oklahoma to get your license. It doesn't say, hey, your GPS is your miles per hour. No, it's the sign, the speed limit out there, 50 miles per hour.
That's right.
But my thing is you know, some people get tickets, some get warnings, but you know, school zone or anything to do with kids, I'm 100%. I want to make sure that you are aware.
As you should be.
Yeah. But the thing is I've had some people say, hey, you know, I got a ticket a long time ago. It's slow. You know, but most of the time it's, hey, why? You know, I can't believe you gave me a ticket.
We broke the law. Like if I was speeding through there today and you pulled me over, I would expect you to give me a ticket.
Yeah.
You know, I deserve it though, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not. You can ask Rocky Green. I break the law.
Rocky knows a lot of it.
No, I'm telling you, he does, doesn't he?
I had mine back in the day too.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
I ain't no sweet is it?
Right. You know, you just it blows my mind sometimes that people are like, oh, I got a ticket. They're just furious. Why? You did it.
Yeah.
You know, you got yourself a ticket.
It is what it is.
That's right. All right, you guys. Thank you, Chief Birchfield, for hanging out with us for a little bit here. I've got to move on or I'll be super behind. So,
Thank you for that.
yes, thank you for helping us out.
All
All right, you guys. We'll be back.
And your weather forecast is brought
Thank
to
you
you by
so much.
Thank you for
I
hanging.
love
Sunshine today.
Well, you know, you'll have to come back
This afternoon.
whenever Jay's back. Okay. But you know, when you're around, you're in town or whatever.
15 mile an hour wind with gusts as high as 25 miles per hour. Tonight, cloudy and temperatures around 4 northeast wind 10 to 15 miles per hour. That's your temperature. Radio weather. Log on to SEOK.com. In your local news and community events, there's a benefit for working out on Saturday, March 28th, at the Backyard Event Center in Eagle Park, beginning at 5 p.m. There's a program raffle and pork sandwiches. The benefit is to help you with some of the financial burden throughout her treatment, so she can focus on healing. Also on Saturday, the Wright City Masons Lodge is hosting a fundraiser for Roscoe Moore. The fundraiser will be at the Wright City School cafeteria starting at 5 p.m. and the auction will follow. Chili, beans, cornbread, dessert, and drinks follows. For more details on these benefits for Saturday, log on to our website, seokradio.com. If you have an event that you would like to ask, email it to us. KKBI1061fm@gmail.com. I'm Laney J reporting. News from the I'm Andrew. High wind tomorrow and warm weather, perfect conditions for wildfires. With wildfire danger issued for a large portion of the state today. 21 counties across the state have burn bans in place, including Oklahoma County, which hasn't had a burn ban issued since 2022. A wildfire in Custer County, south of Butler, forced the evacuation of residents from their homes. Besides the Custer County fire, there are several wildfires that are active across the state. One more will be voting on a proposed city sales tax next month. Radio Oklahoma's David McCollum has the story.
City leaders say passing the tax would allow potholes to be patched and repairs made to storm drains. If approved, officials estimate it would bring in $8 million each year. Over the next 10 years, that would mean nearly $80 million dedicated solely to street and drainage improvements.
From the Radio Oklahoma News Network, I'm Ann Roberts.
In 1958, the Hillary family purchased a small telephone company in their hometown of Medicine Park. Now in their third generation, Hillary delivers state-of-the-art services across rural Oklahoma. For Main Street business owners and our future generation of leaders, to farmers at the heart of our rural economies, Hillary is always innovating, consistently connected, and relentlessly going where others won't. Because every community, every person matters.
I was live streaming makeup tips when my internet went down. My followers were
Furious.
Damage the
Furious.
turned off
What y'all doing?
Now my chili
Shout out to Chief Birchfield.
as my daughter was digging into my
Always love
life,
seeing him.
someone dug through a water. No water.
Papa, Robert Colley on the birthday list. Robert Colley, yes, I will put Robert on the list. What are you guys doing over there? Our numbers have dropped tremendously. That's not good. Good morning, Jennifer.
Personal and business checking accounts.
It's hot in here, y'all.
CDs, IRAs, a variety of loan options, online banking. There are many services at Horatio State Bank offers. Explore their website, HoratioStateBank.com, or visit with their friendly staff at one of their branches. Horatio, Foreman, and Ashburn. Experience the difference in banking with outstanding customer service. Horatio State Bank, member FDIC.
Spotlight is brought to you by Farmers Bank and Trust, proudly supporting the places and the people that make our county special. Banking with heart and backing you Southeast Floppy Pops, designer desserts including handcrafted popsicles, hand-dipped creamy gelato, frozen yogurt, and fruit ice cream. Rowdy South, women, men's, and boys' clothing, accessories and gifts, Harriet, Finch, and more. Smithville may be small, but it's the front door to the
All right, guys.
National
Yeah,
Forest.
boys and girls, children of all
Located in the
ages.
northernmost part of McCurtain County.
It's hot.
It's ideal for scenic drives,
Got a little fan
trails,
over here.
and access to 3 Sticks Monument. The area
It's
is
just not.
known for its wildlife.
I don't want it to blow too
including
much.
bear, and eagles. If you want to disconnect and take in the rugged beauty of Southeast Oklahoma, Smithville is your spot. Thanks.
Y'all are
Sharing with us.
crazy with
Go
y'all's
McCurtain
law
County
breaking.
Powered by Farmers Bank and Trust.
Here's the latest sports. Radio Oklahoma Network. That's Dave Manning. Lots of sports.
Somebody heard me complaining.
Sacramento for the second round.
The coffee shop gave you a stale croissant? Oh, I would not be going for that.
Tomorrow afternoon. At the ballpark, 8 Oklahoma baseball dropped the opener at number 2 Texas last night. Final 14-0, 7 innings. Longhorns
Oh,
jumped
man.
out to a 4-0 lead first.
Good morning,
Scored multiple
James.
runs in 4 of
I'd be
15.
mad if I got a stale croissant too. Thankfully, last time we went to a coffee shop, we had delicious croissants, buttery, flaky. They were wonderful. Wonderful.
With the loss, Cowboys fall 16-10.
So we have many answers about where Jay is at, but no one's given me the correct one. Oh, that's cool. Thank you. Robin Howard, good morning.
Tonight, Radio Oklahoma Network. Stillwater.
130 years. Industry.
What do you mean, Nick Matthew, about prank calls? We don't do prank calls. We had Chief Birchfield. He was doing the impossible question, which got answered pretty quickly. I said you weren't allowed to what?
In-house.
Don't go back and end up on viral. What do you mean? Oh, that's right, Courtney. You weren't allowed to answer because you might know the answer. That's right. Okay, Ultra Ego, that's good for you. You should be proud of who you are. I don't care. 60 foot tall and green. You be proud of who you are. How crazy.
Together.
And Laney J.
Here we go, you guys.
On are equal opportunity offenders.
Did somebody call you a Karen? She is not a Karen. What are you talking about there? Good morning, Mama Sue. Oh, okay, you guys. I was wanting a local to tell me. Wow.
This is
It's Friday.
I'm having fun. Born to be alive. She was born. All right, what I didn't do. The names for our wheel of names.
For those of you dancing and singing in the aisle, please sit down and shut up.
Please sit down. Shut up. Born to be alive.
Oh, wow. You are
Wake up. Don't just let go.
I'm angry at y'all. I ain't playing. I'm just right here. I ain't going nowhere. Get these names on. Should have been with you instead. Should have, but I wasn't. Go ahead, keep them out. I see you over there. I was trying to get it before I had to talk. I don't think that's gonna happen. I'll finish it in a minute. We close. All right, happy Friday! You are on Jay and Laney J Live. Thank you guys for joining us this morning. We've been having a blast. Once again, thank you to Philip Chief Birchfield from our team for joining us this morning. All right, they hung up. Obviously, what they had to say was that. Obviously, you're not going to give you guys a hard time. All right, everyone in the chat has been acting up. So just so you guys know, if you're listening out there in Radio Land and you'd like to join us, you can do so. And yeah, join us on our chat. KKBI FM. You can go to YouTube, Facebook, or TikTok. Any of those. You have some fun. I got some this or that, but I will have to ask the chat. You know what I mean? Jason made it ask. If he joined us in the chat, I might be able to, but I think he's probably just having too much fun. I told you guys it's National Joe Day, and what that means, good morning, Eric, is like, the average Joe. Everyone knows at least one person named Joe is what they say. Thank you for the invite, Bard Clay. I just talked with people on our chat, you guys. So, yeah, today's Average Joe Day, just to celebrate the average person. Thank you very much, Melissa. I appreciate you. Sweet lady. You're always so sweet. We talked about spring cleaning. You got to declutter, reduce some of the stress, improve your focus. Many people feel more productive after cleaning their space. I definitely do. I can tell you that right now. I feel more productive after that. It's actually pretty good. I don't feel productive with this jumbled up crap I have this morning. But anyway, it's fine. All right. Have any of you guys, I should have asked this when Chief Birchfield was here, and I could have asked him if he had ever had to remove anyone from the courtroom. So let me tell you guys what happened. Kimberly Carroll, she appeared late to her court Zoom hearing this week. She was driving down the road. The judge did not like it. He was really mad. The lady was facing a judgment for some unpaid debt. She joined the call from her vehicle. And he told her that she couldn't be driving and talking on the Zoom. And she repeatedly was claiming that she was a passenger. The judge questioned her position on the driver's side, noted her seatbelt location, and all that. So her and the judge got into like this really heated conversation. She issued a statement taking responsibility later on for her poor judgment. She had asked the judge, "What, do you think I'm stupid? Driving a car and telling the court she wasn't anyway." Funny. I mean, I imagine if I was a judge, I would not be impressed at all by someone joining a Zoom call while driving down the road. That video is hilarious. It is, because I'm thinking, really? You couldn't? I get it if you were in the car, and I understand people got to work, I get it, but you knew you had this Zoom call. You could have been at home in your office or somewhere else where you wouldn't have been interrupted, and you could have done the Zoom call, not been interrupted. That kind of tells you that she don't care. I'm sorry. I know you say you care because you care, but seriously, if you're joining a Zoom call, driving down the road, and you're in court with a judge, you don't care. You don't care about life. You don't care. You didn't care what the outcome was of that either. Her face when she said, "Show me the driver," that's right. She couldn't. She couldn't. So you don't care. You just don't care, period. What about the delivery robots that smashed into Chicago bus shelters? That's right. And it wasn't one incident, it was two. Two different times. A service robotics delivery robot crashed into a CTA bus shelter at the Grand and Racine there in Chicago, shattered the glass before stopping in place. A robotics spokesperson confirmed no injuries occurred. The company responded quickly to while reviewing the incident. And then on Tuesday, a Coco robotics robot broke glass at a bus shelter near North Avenue and Halsted Street. They stated the company takes the matter seriously and said it was well outside the norm of their operations. Well, how do you keep them from doing that? How do you keep the robots from crashing into stuff like that? Why did they do that? I thought they were programmed or trained not to do that. So there's been more and more incidents of these robots having issues. Good morning, Dulce. So these robots are been having issues. So I wonder if I could get one more chance. That's right. Don't trust robots. If you guys know Samantha Bunn, y'all make sure you either text her, message her on Facebook, tell her happy birthday. Her birthday is tomorrow. And tell her that her favorite cousin told you to wish her happy birthday and that she needs to get up and get around and get on that pogo stick. She's just like my age, 46, I think. Anyway, so tell her that she is not too old to be riding that pogo stick. She loves the pogo stick. So I just want her to know that she's not too old for that. So you guys tell her. Her name's Samantha Bunn, Samantha Graham Bunn. Look her up on Facebook. Send her messages. If you got a phone number, text her. Let her know that, if she can do it. As long as she loves that pogo stick. All right, let's see here. We have got your birthday wheel coming up here in just a few minutes. I'm going to play a song here so I can finish getting it ready because, no, I did not have all the names in like I was supposed to. So we got some Tyler Hubbard, and when we come back, we will spin that birthday wheel. So we'll be back in just a few minutes. We're on Best Country 106 with Jay and Laney J Live. Some dancing in the country. All right, y'all. Thank you, Jackson. How's my co-host? Tell him I miss him. All right. What are y'all doing today, as a matter of fact? Good morning, Bearded Ninja. Oh, is it feeling that good out there? You go get in the pool this early? I'm jealous. That's it. I'm going to be mad at you the rest of the weekend. It's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, y'all have fun. I'm mad now. Getting in the pool, and we're over here just hot. I hope y'all are having a good time, though, for real. Oh, I'm sure it does feel good. Oh, I'm not going to let him forget it. You either, Jackson. I'm not going to let you forget it either. I'm going to give you a hard time for a long time. It's just, I mean, I'm fine. It's just weird when Jay's not here. You know how it is when it's off? morning. Don't wait for us. And we had a lot of names. Of course, if I had done them like I was supposed to, we wouldn't be going through this. And I know y'all are mad that I'm thinking like it. All right, it's almost time. Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's cool. All right, that's Tyler Hubbard and Dancing in the Country. Okay, you guys, I told you that we were going to do the Wheel of Names up next, and that's what we got right here. I'm telling you guys, you go to Facebook and YouTube, you can see it there. If you'll go there right now, KKBIFM, if you're not already there, I see some of you already are. So if you want to see the spin wheel, I'm going to show that and I'm ready to spin the wheel. Tell me. It's fun. We give away this birthday prize pack, birthday or anniversary, give it away every Friday. And thank you to Shady Oaks Restaurant and all of our awesome sponsors for the birthday wheel. Shady Oaks is open 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yes. We love Shady Oaks Restaurant. It's a great spot. They got great food. I'm going to go ahead and spin the wheel. And we're going to see who's going to win. But again, thank you to Shady Oaks Restaurant. Oh, Eric Batiste. Look, that is our winner today. Eric Batiste. You guys seen the wheel spin there? So, Eric, come by the radio station and pick up your prize. That was awesome. I love this here. Eric is the winner. Chris Cooley, what are you doing over there? Congratulations. Now, if you guys have a birthday or anniversary you'd like to put on, we will take that. We'll take that anytime. You can call us with that. You can email us with it. kkbi1061fm@gmail.com. Oh, or you can just mail and hang up. The dial tone has. We got some birthdays for today. Samantha Bunn, Joby Adams, Don Cook, Robert Colley. If you have a birthday or anniversary, let us know about it. It seems like, yes, I do remember. Johnny Tadlock had a birthday yesterday, so we're going to put Johnny on the birthday as well. Several birthdays yesterday. A lot of fun. That's awesome. Oh my goodness, you guys need to knock it off. Go to the pool. Be mad all day, and I meant it. Just ruined my day. I'm just kidding. We had Sydney Bruton on. Let me see whose birthday was yesterday. Janari Brown. We did get Nikki Latta on there. All right, we good. We got all the birthdays covered. Oh, my bad. Cody Gilbert, the Chief Hotel Fire. His birthday is tomorrow. That's right. So we're going to put Cody on the birthday list too. I didn't know we shared a birthday. That makes a lot of sense when we both act the way they do. So if you guys know Cody, make sure you tell him happy birthday for tomorrow. Apparently, March 25th is a great day. I love it. So coming up here shortly, we've got your morning mashup, your entertainment and music news. Right now, we got some Tyler Farr. I haven't heard Tyler Farr in a while. And, his stuff is, I like it. I don't know what happened to him. Don't know what he's doing anymore. I have no idea. A few songs that he did put out, we do like. So here's Tyler Farr with Redneck Crazy. All right, you guys. It looks like she's bringing us popcorn. She is. Be right back, y'all. Popcorn. We got to popcorn. Shadow. Dude's crazy. What's going on? Who's fighting on the chat? Courtney, that's hilarious. I might. You better not send me no snaps from the pool, or I probably will. I'll be mad. Y'all hear me? I'll be mad. Sending me snaps. He's swimming and having a good time. And the pool that they're at, that they have, is beautiful. It's huge. It's beautiful. Right now, I'm gonna be super mad. All right, y'all. That's Tyler Farr, you redneck crazy. Y'all know who that is. Everybody got a redneck crazy. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right, in Fort Campbell, Kentucky, they're going to present the 4th of July concert featuring Charlie Daniels' hologram tribute. That's right, it'll have a live band accompaniment on the 101st Airborne Division Parade Field. That's the first recreation of Daniels' stage performances since Country Music Hall of Fame inductee and Grand Ole Opry member passed in 2020. Aaron Tippin and Eric Lee Bedingfield will be there. I like that. I think it's cool. Since I gave you your music news first. There's something else I was going to about. Oh, yeah. Dua Lipa has joined the cast of A24's upcoming comedy Pete, directed by Molly Gordon. Character details remain undisclosed. Sounds fun. Shaquille O'Neal says he never sent those bad messages to Sabrina Carpenter. He did address that viral rumor. I don't think that he did either. I don't think Shaq did that. I think that it was someone posing as Shaq. I do not think that he did that. Netflix is increasing prices for all tiers, marking its first major hike in over a year. The ad-supported plan will rise by $1, which will be $8.99 per month. The standard plan increases by $2 to $19.99, and premium goes up to $26.99. Netflix is also raising its extra member fee by $1, or fee by $1. Now that's $6.99. Netflix, y'all need to chill. Y'all need to Netflix and chill. Y'all hear me? Y'all know Netflix needs to Netflix and chill because they keep raising their prices. I don't care. Taylor Lautner and his wife, Taylor Lautner, revealed they are expecting their first child from an Instagram announcement yesterday. Coleman Domingo is going to host Saturday Night Live on April 11th with musical guest. If you guys are a fan of Coleman Domingo, you might want to check into that. The Oscars will relocate from Hollywood's Dolby Theater to the Peacock Theater in downtown Los Angeles in 2029. They always announce stuff 10 years in advance. I can't stand it. Ryan Gosling will star in the next sci-fi action comedy film from Daniel Kwan and Daniel Shiner. The United Universal Pictures project is set to begin production this summer and is scheduled for release when? In 2037. They got to tell us about it 20 years ago. That's your mashup of the morning news. You guys know what I'm talking about. I miss Are You Smarter Than Jay Lindley? It's always so much fun. I miss it. We should be doing that right now. So let's see. Are y'all tackling your spring cleaning? Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. Are y'all tackling your spring cleaning? I'm curious. Spring cleaning is a very good thing. Okay, Courtney is definitely tackling hers. I think it's good for you. Haven't even started. Athena, I bet you get on it. Athena, that is such a and she was beautiful. Her character's name on 911 is Athena, and I think that that's just beautiful. But she's beautiful. That name really does go with her on there. All right, Floyd's doing his spring cleaning. That's good. That's good for a guy. A lot of guys don't do their spring cleaning at all, so that's good. I'm proud of you, Floyd. You're blowing cinnamon right to the door. Does that mean that you are trying to rid your house of weird stuff? know what I mean? Like people, what is that? The people burn in their house? Sage to get rid of the evil stuff. What do you be blowing cinnamon? You're right, Floyd. Cleaning is excellent therapy. Gardening is really good therapy too. So if you happen to like gardening, I can tell you where you can get some great stuff. If you, I would like to garden, but I'm not. I don't have green thumb, and I'm scared to dig in the dirt. Yeah, I'm serious. I'm scared to dig in the dirt because I don't want to come across any snakes or spiders. And my sister-in-law over there in Valiant, her husband actually came across a venomous snake yesterday and had to take him out due to the situation. And I seen it on Facebook, and I was like, oh, there went any type of calmness I had about the snakes. I mean, because obviously they're coming out right now. Going up to the transmitter is a very rocky terrain, and I've been wanting to move some rocks and stuff like that. But I hate getting out of the car because I just know there's one just waiting up under there ready to bite me. And they're not after us like that, but in my mind they are. So I'm not good at it either, Caitlin. I'm not. Everything I get dies. So I learned some years back that if I was given a plant as a gift, that I had to pass that on to my mom if I wanted it to survive. And my mom has an ivy that she's had since her dad's funeral in 1992. She still has that ivy. So I cannot do that. One of her brothers is like that too. Like he could keep plants alive, um, and did so well with it. I did not get that, unfortunately. I can't keep ivy alive. I want to, but I can't. So that's right. I know. I know. God gave us kids and we can't even take care of plants. I agree. Totally agree. All right, you guys. It is 24 minutes until 9 o'clock. We got a local musician spotlight coming up for y'all. And of course, Love Shop is coming up a little after 9. We'll have that as well. So still got more to come for you all. Jay is out. He will be back on Monday. If you guys remember that, he'll be back. No worries. We'll get back to our Are You Smarter Than Jay Lindley? I think I found a couple of different themes. I think that we should do on the theme one day. You guys let me know what y'all think about this, okay? Tell me in the chat or whatever. But I'm thinking on the Are You Smarter Than Jay Lindley one day? I think that we need to do questions about Laney J. I think we need to say the theme that day was Laney J. So I would just ask questions about myself. And it's not so much as Jay winning or losing, but what does he know? You know what I mean? I think that would be fun. And I would make them where they're not hard. Because Jay, I mean, we've been working together for 3, 4, 5. I mean, we've been working together for 4 years. And we really are like siblings. So I know we just watch each other and slam and all that. We don't. We refrain, but we want to. But now I'm saying he pays attention. Or if he wasn't paying attention, he may remember. Oh, great idea, Caitlin. Great idea. She'll win. She'll win. She will win simply because she is fast. That woman does not forget nothing. Yeah, I think we should do that. All right, you guys. That's what we're going to do when Jay gets back. We'll be back. You're on Best Country Music. That is a great idea, Caitlin. I'll see if I can get her to do that. The Hamptons of Ho Chi Town or the Hamptons of Joined? All I see is the Hamptons of Joined. Hamptons of Joined. What do y'all want to listen to this morning? Oh, I know what we need to play. I sing a lot when I'm tired. That's what happens. Good morning, Catrice. I hope you're having a good day. I'm so glad you're better. Did I get your message? Wow, Catrice and the Hamptons is here. Where did you send the message, Warrior for Life? Probably on TikTok. Huh? Oh, I do. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you so much, Warrior for Life. I got them. Thank you. That's cool. I tend to forget to check my messages on TikTok, you guys, and I'm sorry. Yeah, we can play this song. Jennifer Hensley. I don't remember seeing yours. Let me look. Teach 'em. Was that the Teach 'em? She's better. She's feeling a lot better. She was way better. She was running around yesterday. So she was being good. I mean, she's been back in school, but she's better. She still got that cough though. I did pass that on, and I have not heard back yet. But yes, I remember it was Teach 'em How to Love. I remember hearing that. Yep. I just haven't heard anything back yet. Now, some of these need to be on the. Okay. Anyway, thank you for checking in about it. I'm sure we'll probably hear something back next week. So. He just is slow sometimes. You said it was all right. Tell me that you love me. April Billy, absolutely. We will put April on the birthday list. If you guys put them on today, they'll be on next week's wheel. Because I spun the wheel already, but I didn't add the ones that have been called in today. So. That is good. I know you musicians work hard. You should be paid for it. Your songs are good too. I remember I liked that song when I listened to it. So I'm glad you deserve that, Jennifer. Gotta get you. Come on, man, mama don't like me, be alone. Y'all know I gotta go when Swap Shop comes on. So we got about 15 minutes. Anybody got a song request this morning? Good morning, beautiful. What do y'all want to hear this morning? It's like I got brain fog. I can't think of nothing. What we got here? Nothing. Renee Purcell. I'm gonna do it. Richard Yearwood and Diamond Rio. I am here for it. Yeah, that's how I like that. Okay, okay. Well, we want to hear about church. Where you at, Trisha? What you want to hear about Trisha? She's in love with the boy. Boy. Okay. What want to hear about Diamond Rio? Unbelievable. I got that.
showcasing Thunder games only on Best Country 106.
Here it is, y'all. I don't have that song. I don't have Unbelievable. Oh, I love this song too. He's laying on the floor, flashing through the mud and the muck. Her dad said, What are you talking about shaking your head? What you shaking your head for? She's in love, boy. She's in love, boy. We about to meet in the middle. Alfredo is he's doing something today. They're out of school today, but Jay is gone. He is in northern Maine. Well, I don't know. I'm surprised that I don't have that one. There's some of the older songs that we don't have because sometimes they don't come through our download. But I do have Meet in the Middle, so that's up next. But I'm The Legend of Woolly Swamp. We got a big interview. I'm going to see you in May. That'll be fun. We got a really cool interview coming up on Monday, so y'all need to make sure you be here. You start walking. You okay? Jay's in trouble. Why's Jay in trouble? Why is he in trouble? What happened? Yeah, HR fired him. Sorry. He doesn't work here anymore. So he probably didn't tell me. So when are you coming in May? HR fired him. He flipped out in here the other morning. Loose cannon. You know I'm messing around. Facebook, what y'all doing over there? Well, seriously, when are y'all coming? You know I'm messing. Jay is out of town. He'll be back on Monday. He got mad at Swap Shop. You're right, Caitlin. That would be a reason for him to flip out, right? It would be. May 18th or 19th. Are y'all coming to town for something else or just to see? I could see that happening though, y'all. I'm serious. It's Swap Shop killer. It's the way they act. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. It'll be nice to see you guys. Are y'all gonna hang? Y'all gonna be here for the morning show? That'd be cool. That's right. Diamond Rio with me in the middle. Before that, Trisha Yearwood. She's in love with. All right, y'all. It's about 7 minutes until 9 o'clock. So we got a couple of songs here for you. And then we'll have your local musician spotlight or TikTok musician spotlight where we feature someone who has sent their music into us. So we'll see what we got for today. But right now, you've got some Charlie Daniels on Best Country 106. He's not really in Maine. I know, Curtis. I'm telling you. I was lying. He's not in Maine. I just been full of it today, talking about where he's at. Because I was giving the locals an opportunity to guess where he was at. And if they guess it correctly, I'll give them a prize. But I don't think we got a local that answered it today. I don't have anything by Dusty Bay. If you would like to submit your music, you could go look at our profile in the pinned post. Gives you an email where you can send the MP3 or WAV file. Do not send me a link to download anything. Send an MP3 or a WAV file, and we submit it to our music director, and they'll play it. Ain't this what you wanted to hear?
But I couldn't believe it. Couldn't conceive it. Nothing ever would listen to nobody. Couldn't believe it. Down on the surface. There's some things in this world that you can't explain. They were boys with white trash and lived over on Carter's Creek. They were mean as a snake and sneaky as a cat, but they were the next week. One night, the oldest brother said, "Y'all meet me later." And they all went
Well, it's quiet in here, y'all. Like I said, Dusty Bay, you know what to do. That's right, Don Maria and Trisha Yearwood Bomb. What you talking about? Are you an Allie? What's an Allie? My name is not Allie. My name is Laney. My name is Laney. Laney J. Joe. Josie. Josephine. Jose. Elena. I have a bunch of names. Which one do you want to use? None of them are Allie. There's no difference in what? Moose Knuckle Windsor. It's a little cloudy out here. We do have to have rain this afternoon. See you later, alligator. Thanks for joining us. Have a good day. Yeah, I have a bunch of different ones. No, Mexican man. You cannot come into the show. That's Country 106. That's Charlie Daniels and the Legend of Willie Swamp. Some things you just can't explain. That is very true. So we got a couple minutes before 9 o'clock, and your local your TikTok musician spotlight today is Daniel Rittenhouse. Just because I love this artist, we do, and I really enjoy this song. Thank you for the feet. I enjoy all of his songs actually. He has got some good ones. But I just wanted to with this one. He's got Dirt Road Alibi as well, and Neon. So you guys can check him out. It's Daniel Rittenhouse. Maybe we're going to be able to get a live interview with him coming up next month or in May. So that would be awesome. Anyway, this is Country Runs Deep by Daniel Rittenhouse. We'll have some Morgan Wallen and then Swap Shop to start after that. We'll be back. You're on Jay and Laney J Live. You can absolutely come sit on the show. So Daniel Rittenhouse, you guys. You can come sit on the show. I don't mind. It's a good song. This show is about everything that there is, everything I didn't record today. Are you kidding me? Okay. You are welcome to come sit on the show anytime you want. Vanessa's been here. Her and her husband have come and hung out with us a couple times. No. I just didn't record it for the podcast. I thought I hit record and I guess I didn't. And I haven't checked it that. Oh, what kind of idea does Matt have? Good morning, Rebecca. How are you, dear? Your beautiful self. It's nice to see you. Is this okay? Oh, on the hunt. That's a great idea. What do we got? Because we need something good. We really do. Rebecca, you're just okay. I hope you get to where you're awesome. But I know how it could be. All right, Facebook and YouTube, it's almost time to get out of here. We definitely need something good for the hunt. I want something different. I want something to be like shocking for people and just like they're scared, but they keep coming back. And you know what I mean? Tractor, he is in Arizona. He'll be back on Monday. His name is Daniel Rittenhouse. Canada, Arizona, 6-7. I know, but we just need. Christy needs his own show, like we used to have. All right, Facebook, TikTok. Facebook, YouTube. I got to get out of here. Y'all have a great day. Thanks for joining us. If you want to continue on, you can come over to TikTok. Just search KKBIFM if you don't follow us on there already. But it's time to go. We got a swap shop coming up here in a few minutes as well, so you can log back on the swap shop. But if not, y'all have a great weekend. Have a great day. Be good to each other. That's all I ask you, to be good to each other. For all of you. Y'all have a good weekend and a great day.